Um, this is a MetaTrader for your trading platform. So the way you're going to be using it, especially as a beginner, is that you're going to be, once after installation, it's going to come out like this. Okay. What you're seeing on the screen is exactly what comes up, something like that. You're going to be seeing you're going to be seeing the very same things like Windows there. These are very common. So just see how it will be coming like that. The way you know that you are connected, that's the first thing, that you will be seeing these windows of pairs. So that's one. But number two is that you want to know that you are connected for sure, is that it will look something like this. You will notice that if you are connected to the internet, then you will notice with this, there will be this sign that is moving to notice that you're connected to the internet. If you're not connected to the internet, or if you have not logged into your account, this won't move. The other confirmation that you're connected to your account is that these letters, this price should be moving. You can see that there's a movement there. This is the quotations. These are the prices that are moving. Okay, that's the other thing. So those are the first things. And then what is happening, how you should know your platform is that it depends on how you want to start. I just want to show you that this is definitely just works like that. On the window, you check for terminal, the most important thing. One of the most important things is terminal. Terminal is found here. This is the terminal. When you click the terminal, it's like you're pressing buttons. This is terminal. Okay. So, and also, it can also be done by Control T. Control T on your keyboard. Control T will give you the terminal. Now, what is on your terminal? In your terminal, you've got the money that is in your account. In this case, this is a demo account. It has got $1,000. That's your balance. Your equity is also $1,000. Your equity, it's your balance plus or minus the money that you've made in your account. You will see it. And then your free margin is the margin that you can trade. So meaning that is available to be traded. So in this instance, the balance is $1,000. Once you start trading, this will show if it's going to be positive or negative. This is where you check how your open trades or your deals that are open are going to be showing. Okay, they're going to be showing either it's a plus or a minus. If it's a plus, your equity is going to be added. Your balance will still remain the same, but your equity is going to be added if there's a plus here at the profit, on the profit side. The free margin will change also according to how the profit is going to be going there. Secondly, is that when you close deals, whether they are on a positive or a negative, the money is now added to the balance. So the balance is the amount remaining after closing deals. Equity is the balance plus the open or minus the open trades. And free margins will also be depending on the amount of the money that is one. If there's a positive balance on profit side, then from there the free margin will also be higher and the equity. If the profit is lesser and you're going into more negatives or losses, then the equity will drop, so will be your free margin. But that is for you to see as you trade. That's the thing. So let's move out of terminal. Remember, you do terminal by clicking terminal on and off. And then this is the navigator. The navigator is information on whose account or which account is there. You will definitely see the one that likes to confirm that the account that is logged in it is which account. Your names of the people that open accounts will be there, and that's the most important thing for me. If you've got more than one account, they will show there, but you don't have to. And then those who are using many other things, they come to the navigator. For me, it's not important. Press X to close the navigator. Press the navigator and press the navigator, or click X to close the navigator, just like that. I don't like having it on my platform. So in this case, just note that if you want to confirm that you are trading the right account, you can go to the navigator, even if you can confirm from this point. But just that the navigator gives the information of the holder of the account. This is the data window. The data window is never in use, so don't use it that much. It's not too much to be used, so we'll leave it for now. But this is the most important, one of the most important, market watch. So on the market watch, you will see exactly what you got taught. So the terminal consists of your currency pairs or your instruments. So which are the ones I'll be showing you now. So you can see that they are highlighted this side. These are currency pairs. This is gold. How do you want to know? Just that's where they are. GBP/USD, just like that. And then they'll also have a bid price. This is the bid price, and they also got the asking price. So the bid price, remember, as I said, is the price at which you are prepared to sell your instruments to your broker or a seller, to anyone who wants to buy. And asking is when you, as an account holder, will be entering or is considering the prices for buying. So this is the buy price. When you buy, you pay at this price, and this is the sell price. You can see, as I've said, that the decimals for quotations is 4 decimals, the number of decimals. So in this case, we are seeing that it is 5. So the fifth one is a pipette, and the fifth one is a pipette, and then the fourth one is a pip. All right, that's the pipette. So basically, this broker is quoting you in pipettes. That's how it is. The broker is quoting you in pipettes. So, but on gold and silver, you can see that they're quoting you in pips because it's not 3 decimals, it's 2 decimals. So on currencies, they use 5 decimals, and on metals, they use 2 decimals. Okay, please note that on currency pairs, that has got a Japanese yen or a JPY on it, you are quoted in 3, maximum of 3. And this is still pipettes, and a minimum of 2, which is a pip. That's another thing. But just to note that this is the bid and the asking price. Others who wants to use more of the terminal could also choose to go and check that which you spoke about, which is the spread. All right, the spread can be added into the whole mix. There's the spread. The spread is here. So in this case, you've got 1, because it's pipette, you've got 1.2. You've got 1.2. It's 1.2 pips, because 20 it's 20 pipettes, which is 2 pips. So all these are the markup, the differential between the asking and the bid price. So you don't have to take a calculator. They are doing the auto calculation for you here. Okay, so that's the terminal. Just reducing this, we can now make this big. So these are your price chart windows. Your price chart windows, you can just play it like you want. They look like this. So this is where you put the indicators. If you want to remove the indicators, just right click on the window itself and keep deleting. Right click and delete. Right click and delete. They go away. So where are these? These are when you insert This is where you get your indicators. And when you get indicators, you get indicators from inside. This you will be taught once you start using your strategies. What is important now is that you can just remove anything that is not of use. Grid is removed. We are left with time separators. These are called time separators. But the most important thing on the chart, as I've said, just on the basic level, is that your chart type is either bar chart, which is here, candlestick chart, or line chart. The most commonly used, candlestick charts. Those are the most commonly used. If you don't like the colors, you can change the colors. But that's again for advanced. That you must know is that they are made like this, and that's the charts. The charts are done according to the price. When the price goes up in this chart, the price, the candle that is formed, the candlestick that is formed, it's the black one, this one. So this is showing that the price was going up, and the white candles are showing that the price started up, finished down, meaning that the price fell. The price started bottom, it finished high, or low, finishing high. The price started high, finished low. Remember, the chart is the recording of the price movement. So let's look at how it is made currently. This candle that is forming right now, when it was being made, it definitely was started from the top. So it's showing the prices go. Once you see white, you must know that if this price could close now, this candle will end up as it is, which is white. But if the price goes up, the color will change because it is still being formed. So simply, the price chart, the candlesticks that are showing the candlesticks that are showing, they are showing this going, the black candles are the one going up, and the white candles are the one going down. So you can definitely believe that. Or now, how are the candles formed? The candles are formed when or in time frames. So currently, these are the time frames. This is what you call time frames. One of the, it's also amongst the most important things that you must know to this. So these are the time frames. Currently, we are on M30, which is 30 minutes. Let me just show you 30 minutes. This is 15 minutes chart. Let's click it. You can see that now what it means. What does it mean? It means that each candlestick that you see was made in 15 minutes. So the price opens. After 15 minutes, the price closes. Or the candlestick closes, not the price. When the first 15 minutes, the candlestick will record the price at the beginning, and it will be moving, and then after 15 minutes, it will decide to close. This is a 5 minutes chart. Each candlestick was made and completed in 5 minutes. Each candlestick was started and completed in 1 minute. Each candlestick was started and finished in a day, 24 hours. And here, each candlestick was formed and completed in 5 days, a full week. And on MN monthly, each candlestick was started and completed in a month, 30 full calendar month. So that's all that you need to know right now. This was formed. This is the December. This is the whole December because it's the 31st. This is the whole of December. The price started in December. In December, the price started from here. If it could close, it's gonna stop close, it's gonna go down. So basically we say the US dollar Swiss franc went down. Similarly, in November, it started there and it closed down. The way candlesticks works is that you will see that they've got something like threads or tails or wicks, as it is technically called. A wick is formed when the candle is showing where the price has come up to. In this instance, this price has gone. In this instance, the price had gone up. The price had gone. Let me just give the example of the same candle. Though it looks lower or still white, but the lowest price that this price has touched is here, and the highest price during the period was there. So the wicks are showing the highest the price has hit and the lowest the price has come. The highest, not closure, and the lowest. While these are the wicks, while the big bolded thing is called the body. And the body of the candle is showing you where the price started and where the opened and where the price closed. So this is the open. So this is the close. No, that's the high rather. That is the low. And this was could have been the open, the top of the white part, and the bottom of the white part is the close. Let's do the big one. This was the low, and it was also the open. Why? Because there is no wick. And this is a small wick there, and that is the high, and that is also the close. Okay, this one. So that's what you must note from that point. So just note those at the moment. So that's the candles. The other thing that you must note is these are the charts that you have. If you want to add more of the charts, you go to terminal. Remember, terminal is where you find currency pairs and your instruments. You can page them and see how many you have. If there are not many that you have and you want more, think when you are downloading a new platform, there's going to only be 4 showing. You right click anywhere on the MetaTrader and then you go and click show all. They will all be downloaded. Then you can see. In this case, you might be having few charts that are on your thing, that are on your window. You might want to add with the ones that are not there. Then you go choose whichever you want, right click on it and go to chart window. I generally do not prefer another method of clicking on the pair you want and dragging it and putting it on the chart window. Because when you do that, it replaces the one that was there. Let me just show you what I mean. I don't like to replace, because when you replace everything that you have put, look, this is GBP, this is the pound and the Swiss franc. If you follow that method of dragging and pasting, it replaces the one that you placed on. You see, it has been replaced. Now it is replaced with USD CAD. This is not the method I prefer, but it's one of the ways to get charts. I prefer the method where you could click the one you're looking for and go to chart window, and then it's inserted next to the one that you're looking. Why? Because when you are doing your analysis, your work gets saved on that book or on that chart. So if you insert one on top of it, that work disappears and it's your analysis. So your analysis remains. So if I can do anything on this chart and I put another one on top of it, the work that I've done on it disappears with the chart. So that is where the problem is. So I like the method of clicking, right click and insert the window, or by going to view, rather file, and you go to new chart. I prefer this one, file, new chart, and you can even see how they have been listed there. And then you click that which you want. Okay, I prefer this one, and click, and then it comes in. You select, I prefer those ones. So in this case, we have inserted, and you can see that all the pairs that are being selected to the price chart, they are showing here. That is how charts are showing. Okay, you can remove the grid and stuff like that. It's not important for now. So time frames again, terminal in, terminal out. Data window in, data window out. Data window rather, navigator in, navigator out. Data window in, data window out. Market watch in, market watch out. Otherwise, you use file, or sometimes you can use this add chart, this method of adding chart. This is the profiles. If you've got profiles, but we're not going to use profiles for now. So all these are things that you must get used to. These are the zoom ins, meaning that just like camera zoom out, changing the type chart. Zoom out, you can see a bigger picture. Zoom in, you want to see at a closer range. And these are the shifting. When you want to move your chart to the end or to show the working space, you can see that when you press this button, there's some space, a big space is left on the other side. You can see there's a big space there that is left, which you can work on when you start using price action. Okay, but now it's gone. Now it's there. So this is just creating some end of the chart so that you can just see or draw some more if you want to draw. Okay, and this is where the shortcut for is inserting indicators. And this is the shortcut or just an icon for time frames. This is for templates in case you have made the platform in a particular way and you want to copy the look of that. You just do the look, you save it as a template, and then from there you can get it. Now, the last part of the platform or the MetaTrader use is going to be the order, the new order. This is how the order is. How do you make deals in the market? Every time you make a deal, you should be coming to new order, and then you fill up your order form. This is the order or the quotation form. In this instance, the order is showing, and this is the order for GBP or the pound and the Swiss franc. There it is confirmed, the symbol. The volumes we'll talk about, but the volumes are the quantity or the position size or the lot size. Sometimes they call it the lot size, but it is just to put it, the quantity, the position size, the quantity of the pounds that you're going to be trading against the Swiss franc. I'm saying trading because I don't know if that's going to be a buy or a sell. All right, this is the order form, but you fill this form with the stop loss, the level, it wants the price, the stop loss price. Okay, this is going to be the price. So you're going to have to put the price at which you want the market to close you out. It's not always compulsory, but as part of strategy, it becomes compulsory. But what I'm saying is that the order can be fulfilled only with the symbol, with the volume, and the order can be fulfilled. But so the take profit and the stop loss are issues of strategy to say where do you want your market or the order to be stopped with a loss, or where do you want the order to be, at what price do you want the order to be stopped with profit? It's automated. And this is about the type of the order that you are taking. There are different types of orders, and you just down click there and you'll see that it's either you are taking it at current market condition, which is called an instant execution, or you want to make an order for a later price or for a price that is not shown currently, or is the price that is now. So you're not making it a current market condition, you are looking for your own price. These are for those who know there's 4 types of those orders. You get them there. Once you've chosen the one that you want, then you will have to choose the price at which you want that order. Then you press place. Let's assume, therefore, that you are doing instant execution all the time. You choose the lot size, you put in the stop loss, optional, you put in the take profit, optional, you choose instant execution, then you click either you are buying or you are selling. When you click either buy or sell, the price for selling is showing and you can see it's moving on top of the sell, and the price for buy is showing right above this buy. Leave the rest. When you press sell or buy, then your order will be executed. For a lack of a strategy, just to demonstrate the chart, I am going to be taking any of the orders. I am going to be trading pound Swiss franc. My lot size is going to be 0.1. Forget the rationale, just for purposes of practicals of the method of executing a trade. I'm going to execute the trade instantly, and in this case, I am going to buy. All right, let me press buy. I am buying at a price of 1.2497. These pipettes could be moving, and I'm going to click a buy. When I click a buy, you will see it will show that the order is successful, and it is also giving you the order number. The order number is also showing on your, it's also showing. There is the order number of a buy and it's successful. That's exactly what happens when you do the order. There it is successful. After you are done, and then you can just press OK. All right. After you press OK, then go check. I would like you always to go to the terminal and check now what's going to happen. What's going to happen is that now you can see that there's a movement now. You will see a green line. The first thing that you'll see is that after pressing the order on the chart, you see this green line. This is the order line confirming your order of a buy. There is your order. And what you have on this currency pair is a buy. You have bought pound against the Swiss franc. You have exchanged your Swiss francs. You sold them. You bought the pound. You have bought the pound, and here is again another again in the terminal. There is confirmation of your order. There they all go. There is your order number on the terminal. There is showing you the date and the time, the date, the time, the second that you bought, and there is the type of your trade. It's a buy trade. The lot size is confirmed. The symbol is confirmed. The price at which it was given to you by your broker, it's showing. There is no stop loss because remember we took our trade and I said it was optional. So you did not put the stop loss. You did not put the TP, but should you have put them, they would have all reflected on your terminal. This is the price at which it is moving now. This is the buy price. This is the current price. You can see it's even moving right away. And the commission, there was no commission charged. The commission is the money charged by the broker for the deal. In this case, there's no commission. And the swaps are the amount of money that are being taken for overnight charges. If your trade, this deal would stay overnight, then they would be taking or giving you some interest or some swaps. It's a small amount of money depending on the lot size. It's like a storage cost, depending on the amount of stock that you have taken. It's either you can pay a positive swap, money can be added to you, or it may be taken away from you, but it's a small cost that comes out or in on each of the trade that you have taken. So in this case, because the deal is just a few minutes, there would be no swap. Overnight, if I may not close this before 11 o'clock tonight, when I wake up in the morning after 12, there's going to be either some small amount of money added or deducted. That's called a swap. But let's concentrate on this part. This is the part that I want to show. You can see that the market is moving because we have taken the trade that shows the market is open. So in this case, this is where the issue is. So currently, we are currently on a loss of -$4, and you can see that everything has changed now. The equity has changed. The balance is still the same. It's still $1,000, as I've said before. Now your equity is the balance plus or minus what is on the profit side. So you can see that as the profit block or column moves, so is your equity, and so is also your free margin. There is your margin. All right. So your free margin is also moving. Is now 970, and the margin is added in this instance. Don't worry about this. And then the margin levels is also added when the trades are open. That which you must concentrate on a lot, it's your balance that you have. Your equity is when you close this trade. That's what you're going to be left with as a balance. And the free margin, it's more of the trades you can take. You can take up to 970. Up to $970, that's what you can take up to, as it is right now. So this is how it goes. So I think you can start playing with it yourself and check how it goes. So I hope that you can see and find this module appropriate. Last thing is that when you're happy with your trading and you want to close, or you've made a mistake, or you just right click, you go to the order. If you want to modify anything on the order, you go to the green line, you right click on it, and then you modify. You see that order comes back again, and there's your stop loss again, and here is your take profit. So you really did not lose them again. You go to the green line, your order number, you right click on it, and then you click modify, and then that modification comes in. This is when you want to add the stop losses or the take profit after the order has been taken. Or you can even go to it, right click it, and you can close the order by pressing close. So there are two ways of closing your deals, either manually. It's either you go to terminal and you press X. If you press this, you're going to be closing the order. Or you go to the green line, right click and press close. That is how the orders that are open are modified. Please note, this can only happen when the market is open. When the market is closed, there is no modification or closing of deals that can happen because the servers of the markets are closed. Okay, so and the last part is the trailing stop, which we'll talk about. But for now, I would like you to take this. We have now seen how we open the order, where is your order, and how to modify it, and how to finally close your order, either with money or with losses. Once that's done, you pretty much know how the MetaTrader works at the basic level. I've not yet done it from the point of how to use strategies. This is just the use. So play around with its buttons as much as you can. Just keep clicking them. And then because you know how to take them out, click them, then they will all go back. All right. So if you can get used to this, you're going to be just much more comfortable. Other uses of the MetaTrader are going to be used when you learn your strategies. But these are general use just for the purpose of operating your platform, especially from the point of managing the orders and knowing where you get, where, and when. Thank you very much. I'll do part 2.